And we are live! Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. Alright. Let me get chat on to see when someone joins. Alright, I should probably make an announcement. Oh yeah, hold on. Stream. Yeah, hello, welcome to stream. Just make my announcement as usual. Middle of psych. I don't know what that means. Alright. Okay. Well, let's get started, shall we? Oh, psychology. Question marks, fathoms. Fuck, do I want to run these chuds? Do I want to run these chuds or do I want to do the other funny team I had in mind? Because the other funny team I had in mind was, okay, wait. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there'll be left that I can murder. Be a couple. Yeah. Let's do this team. How many modules do I have? Don't worry about it. Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright. What did I do for this guy? Oh yeah. That's what he sounded like. And that's his escort too, right? Alright, voicing time. It is. Oh god. It is. Reminiscent of my homeland. But the sights are much too hideous compared to what rests in my memories. Alright, Don Quixote. Yeah, that's a good idea. So real, Roshu. Oh wait, hold on, I don't think VC's capturing. Give me a moment. Arm properties. Wait, what? Talk? There we go. Alright. Okay, reread that.
All of it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. 'Tis a place hardly fit for human habitation, far more dilapidated than one's expected. Thou sayest that people inhabit these lands for truth? Really? I think it has a cool vibe. That's my foot! I don't think I'll be able to get a wink of sleep in here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Let's just say hi, because I guess your hi wasn't picked up earlier.
Boo, whatever! Hi, my name is tigerjolteo and I like voice acting. Brah! This guy doesn't set up his streams until like a
I'm
minute before doing
sorry.
it.
Well, I did set up my stream. I just forget that I have to redo the Discord VC every time.
Boo, boo.
Did you see the announcement for the new IDs? I did. Alright, how do I do Kim again? Lives of the downtrodden. Oh god, this is Heathcliff, alright? But, hello everybody, my name is Markiplier. I guess this is like Kim. Lives of the downtrodden were beset by 1,000 woes and tenfold more struggles. The streets they inhabit and reflect their reality. Many times have I contemplated in consternation how the folks here had even the will to live on. On the days when the skies were spotless blue, and without orders from the counselor, I would scale to the roof with that choga and feel it rustle beneath my back as I lay upon it. I thought it'd be a respite solely mine, yet in this mirrored world, another has walked here before my arrival. A wicked tunnel have I passed, and now I witness myself before the one who shall strike the head from my torso. Ngilnilp. You voiced this guy.
Okay. Are you home? Are you home, I asked. I don't know who the
Whoa, what the fuck? Kim, you are why are you dripped out like a fucking Genshin character?
Wait, they're so drippy.
That's a fucking Genshin character drip, dude. Okay. What a strange visitor I have. Wanna call at the front gate if you've come seeking the master of the house. Be not like a dog barking up the wrong tree. It's unbecoming.
I'll use a normal voice, fine.
I think they have like a more tomboyish voice,
Really,
yeah.
no. But, I don't know. I can see you up there, lounging on the roof. I'm not going to speak to the door like I'm blind.
Has a spell of some sort befallen the day? To have such an odd occurrence transpire twice excessive. The work of a bewitching spirit, I say.
What's so bewitching about checking in on someone?
Isn't it odd that a high and noble military commissioner of our esteemed corporation would come in person, simply check in on how a lowly mercenary fares?
You know me?
She certainly knows her justs.
It's a she!
Oh, it's a she. She marches forth vested in war strider armor, yet expects no violence. She wields a two-handed great blade like a demonic yaksha, yet harbors no hostile intent. Why, who else might she be but a military commissioner Gilnilp, the principal of the famed N family.
You are certainly in the habit of speaking in hyperbole. I'm not so noble that I deserve to be. Oh my god, I can't read already. I am not so noble that I deserve to be complimented with an epithet so grand as the principled.
Ah, not a compliment, you see. Commissioner, this is a rhetorical technique known as a backhanded compliment, in which I damn you with praise, for you are so bound by your precious principles that you would rather be unreasonable than betray them. Does an officer ranked second orderman have no wit to engage in such banter?
No. Fuck
Well,
you.
shit. Why,
think
am I
your
out
jokes
of
are
line, as they say?
You two are friends, right?
This is our first meeting, so no, not at that precise moment.
I know, I'm just saying that if I were her, I would never let myself become friends with you after such a bad first impression. Can't imagine becoming friends with someone who keeps pushing my buttons.
Maybe, but people do find friendship in personalities if they have a taste for prickliness. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in us, don't you?
Fine, you have a point. I guess I do have a habit of pushing people's buttons, too. But still, I hope you're not seriously comparing the way I talk to his sassy, gotcha-digging, pun-riddled...
Well, the world we live in is a vast and diverse one. Consider yourself lucky that you're surrounded by so many quirky characters. It's because of that same luck that she took the joke well rather than respond by trying to cut off my head.
You are out of line, yes. But I knew you would be, so I won't take issue with it. Though I must admit, the rumors of her sharp tongue do you no justice. The streets speak of a man they call Kim Lib. Yep. Kim Lib. A man who once had intended to pursue the path of the brush, only to realize the sins of his forefathers and exiled himself to the back streets. Yet, with the sheer power of will, gritted teeth, and scarred heart, did he find in the path of sword another way into the nest, as the right state councilor's sworn guard at that. That's you, isn't it?
All those superlatives, yet the reality is that I've merely found the path of man butchery as a viable way of life. Direct any complaints, compliments you have toward the right state councilor, if you will. I am but a butchering blade that happened to fall right into the right hands.
Not a compliment. Just the word on the street.
You're a quick learner. And spare me the fancy reading of my name. Watching you pretend that pompous posturing comes naturally is painful enough already. Keep it simple and spell it out as Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Thank you.
And does he continue to veer away from the line?
I'd rather be a corpse cold and dead and stay in line. Have a shred of mercy on me, almighty one.
If I'd come all the way here just to punish you for every little misdeed and ill manners, I would have laid you out and split you in 2, 3 ways before this riveting dialogue brought us this far. So, feel safe to continue traipsing?
I guess.
Traipsing outside the line. Let me reread that. So, feel safe to continue traipsing outside the line. But in return, would you answer a few of my questions? I've been watching you from a distance for a while now, and...
Really? Stalking someone's not very principled of you. You sure shouldn't give you a good wallop after that. Oh, surely a mister, isn't it? Besides, she did give me free rein to continue traipsing outside the line. I could in good conscience turn down such offers of kindness. Not that I ever do. You sure have a way with words. A way of finding your way under the listener's skin, huh?
Perhaps. Yet are such japes not to be expected among fellowships of close mutual bond.
They don't look like friends yet, though. So, care to tell us why she's been watching you?
I was engaged in the age-old pastime of, throwing rocks.
Oh. You speak of the game of Sukjun.
Save them for the festivities of Dano. I was throwing rocks at passerby. Wait, so let me read that. Save them for the festivities of Dano. I was throwing rocks at the passerby.
Fioni, that is a wrong deed, good sir.
I suppose it is. People at People at Pyo and Sound particularly found it to be distasteful, and they did not let their discontent be hidden. But the P and the downtrodden cheered me on. To a degree, they found it cathartic.
We were really showing off with how well we could pronounce Japanese and Chinese words, so now we're getting outmocked by text.
Okay, let me. Okay, so P, the double P is like a 1P. You pronounce it as 1P, and then pale. So it's a pe. So the E is like an sound. Okay.
Mm.
Oh, curious. Then is it a right deed or deed not right?
Pyo? Is that? Yeah. Sa? Whatever is it that thou art describing? It is a well-known truth that
I think her voice is
also
deeper.
known by another name. I forgot what she sounds like. By its by its other name. Sapipyo.
Sapipyo. Yeah.
Agro-industries.
Andu, did you forget how to pronounce our own home tongue?
Agro-industries.
Yeah.
Yeah. A wing specializing in the general agriculture and livestock industry of the city, the vastness and the depth of his responsibilities have necessitated such divisions of labor. Thus, District 19 is split into 3 court circles responsible for different aspects of the industry: Sa, Pi, and Pyo, each meaning flesh, blood, and bone, respectively.
So, responsible for the cultivation of rice and other grains. Pil, responsible for meat and livestock. And P, in charge of fucking hell, in charge of the technological aspects of both. And P.
As a scientist and a researcher who once toiled at S-Corp, you must have felt the persecution the P faced firsthand. It is believed that the Trinity was designed for balance, that they would provide assistance when requested and keep one another in check when needed. It was once a promise of cultivating a fair and sustainable S-Corp. Alas, the noble intentions of yesteryear now lie sullied. The Trinity now degraded into 3 crawling bands of profiteers blinded by avarice, relying not on honor but betrayal and perfidy?
Yeah.
Perfidy to claim the top of the triangle. An adherent of the flesh claims the position of the chief state counselor and monopolizes rice as the common folk starve.
An adherent of the bone, once a right state counselor, toadies the sow and rises to the seat of the left state counselor.
And such shameless conspiracy permits not the common folk to even till the land as they please. Anguished cries of suffering flood the streets.
Thus, the common folk are reduced to livestock bleeding out, hanging from a hook, while blood and flesh collude like that of the immiscinated dead. We shall claim the severance of flesh and bone and force them to both to yield. And offer a poem when walking the streets of Escorp.
Oh. Then the people whom thou have targeted with thy rocks were...
They weren't people. Rats.
Rats?
Oh yes, the counselor finds rats detestable. Much better to stop them from a distance if you want to crush them.
By any chance, do these rats have a habit of sneaking into the royal court to better pilfer what the common folk rightfully deserve?
They certainly suffer from a severe case of kleptomania.
So you purposely threw a rock at his feet to trip him to the ground, knowing that he was a
Yeah.
knowing that he was a kleptocrat.
Hey Joe VA, what's up? Well,
I can't do this anymore.
yeah. Well, I simply could not help but react and oh my god. Okay, so the problem with me reading sometimes is that like half of my eye is blocked by my microphone. I should probably stop doing that. Well, I simply could not help but react as such in the presence of such scurrying rats. Is there aught you find funny? Speak if you do. I could use a good laugh about now.
I'm just heartily expressing my gratitude, that is all. Those whose corruption is revealed ought to readily receive their scarlet aurobonds, the gall to scamper away with their expensive prosthetics. My men were having some trouble apprehending them, until now.
Well, that is your intent. You're invited to leave a token of gratitude somewhere in the vicinity. Perhaps I'll happen to pick it up. Wouldn't want to get thrown into dungeons teeming with real vermin.
Oh, I was going to do just that.
Huh?
So, when will you stop being a sword and be human again?
What?
When do you clock out? The way I see it, you're not the kind of person who'll ever let a drop of liquor get to his tongue while on duty for the right state counselor.
Oh shit, she's cute.
Oh, she's so cute. Should I change the way she sounds?
Yeah, sure.
Probably. Return to this Choga when you're human again. I'll buy you a drink as thanks.
Wow, did you clear your throat or something?
Sorry, the helmet. Was it a helmet? I don't actually know what you...
I don't think she even had a helmet on.
Or her eyes just obscured so much. Yeah, no, sorry. There was like a dark cloud over my eyes until now, and I guess it was messing with like a bunch of other parts of my brain. I don't know.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I feel great now, though.
That's great. She's a funny one. I like that bit she did where she obscured half her face.
Mentor, then this fellow you had often mentioned fondly was...
Correct. Have I mentioned her a few times as a drinking fellow I had left behind in Escorp? I must say, I found that relationship most intriguing. That a military commissioner of the Sao faction would fraternize with a bodyguard at the right state councilor, who was of the P faction.
Still, I knew not that the fellow was none other than a military commissioner of S-Corp. It is news to me that you have had ties to a second ordinance official, a military officer with command over high-ranking employees of the wing at that.
Well, I was in the service of the right state councilor, who was a first ordinance, you know? So wait, hold on. I should probably paste this stream to the Pride Resonance thing. Hold on. Forgot to do that. Where is it? APR promotion. Ramen is finishing. Ramen is finishing the intervallo now.
Ramen is indeed finishing intervallo now.
Voicing. How are we doing? We're doing good. Right. Especially when it's all about a guy who works best in Pride Resonance team. Yeah. Alright.
Oh. Well, that might be true, yet
you would like to know why I, with such a powerful friend by my side, have ended up in exile from X-Corp?
yes. Your silence over matters of such great import is why I have come to introduce you to others as a reticent one, Master. We had made the Blade lineage our home, for S-Corp availed no home for us but the lineage. But you, Mentor.
I would rather show than tell. Let us proceed, shall we? This enchanted place seems to intent on unearthing all of my past, both savory and unsavory. All shall be revealed in due time. Okay.
Oh.
Mirror dungeon. Boom, boom. Oh, Path of Blood. Ah, shit. I don't need this. Fucking nails. Bro, half my team doesn't even have bleed. Fine. Don't mind this team setup, chat. This might be a really scuffed team setup. Yeah, you. And you and you. You.
반드시 팬다. 아비들도 거미집도 지금까지와 앞으로의 모든 것을.
Hey gang.
왜 저렇게 떠들썩한가?
Time for combat.
물러서지 않겠습니다. 낫도 밤도
Hey, so Gregor's your goat?
숨을 다하도록 배운해.
아, 여기서 이런 공격이
I just think there are better options.
I don't know how to use Heiso Gregor effectively. Anytime I've used him, he does like negative damage.
어쩐 일로
He has his moments, I think.
Yeah.
이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
Who's that?
망설임이 없도록.
귀와 요격, 함수, 정리노화.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 적합한 조치였습니다.
Bro, Persona 5X Tycoon is actually stupid easy.
Okay.
Persona Tycoon is just an easy fucking game.
Wait, I just realized. Wait, hold on.
5번 수감자.
I don't think. I think I probably shouldn't kill them, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, this is a Fathoms. This is a dungeon.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, guys. Let's rewind that. Oops.
손으로 죽이지도 못해.
Let's say it's forfeit real quick.
지켜내지도 못했으니.
Hey, let's rewind that real quick, huh?
그래도 실
Just remember that this is a Fathoms, and people don't stay alive after you kill them. I forget that people die when they are killed here. Okay, fine. I'll
People
fucking
die, you're killed.
I'll fucking level you up, Honglu. Yeah, that's whatever. I can always just do a fucking 10 like Lux evasions in a row. I guess I'll uptie for you. Is that sure, man? I uptie for like every new ID now. I feel like it's wrong to not. Feel uncomfortable not seeing like the full border in like new IDs. There. Okay, let's make a better team, huh?
Hongchu, that's such a cute name. Hongchu Chinokun. Yeah. Hongchu.
And you're poised. And who else is poised? Oh, you're hogging your Lu right now? Hell yeah. Who else is poised? I don't think I have a poised Otis, do I? Oh, you're like... You have a lot of pride, sure. And then... Gregor... Yeah. I guess since I don't have you, I shouldn't. Do I keep Heathcliff on? Because he's kind of worse without his best friend, without his partner. Do I use Picard Cliff? Yeah, sure, why not? I can just keep him as like fodder for like last one. Yeah, why not? I'll do this. It's a weird ass team. Alright. I need you for the bonus. Yeah, this is a team for sure. Sure, we'll do this.
지령이 가리키는 곳으로.
Yeah, I've seen the story, come on. Sound of slashing swords. This is gonna give me a sword gift. Oh, look at that. That's better. Okay, let's do that again. This is a team. This is a good team we can use.
지령이 가리키는 곳으로.
Alright. Let's try that again, shall we?
내가 화났을 땐 이렇게 숨소리도 내지 말고 숨어 있어야 해.
이번 전투를 잘 마치고 칭찬해주겠어.
Yeah.
벤다는 사활을 건.
충정. 지령이 이끄는 대로.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤄.
I'm gonna voice the choice events. There's some good lore in there. Oh, I'll voice it if you guys want to. Go ahead and read it out in like my narrator voice. Here.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
You guys know how to do a good poise team? I don't have a good poise team.
적합한 조치였습니다.
I can't do that. You're gonna kill Sinclair if I do that.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
욕참. 단수가 이어졌다니.
그래,
귀와 요격.
그렇게 시원하게 처리하니
균형 상수.
그런 맛이 나는
상전.
일처럼
아주 작사를 내놨어.
첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아왔는데도 지금 감회가 새로워요.
Nice.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는
Let's use the funny.
이대로 몰아넣으시죠.
된다면 사활을 건다.
귀와 요격. 영을 앞돌고 있어.
의지와 실력을 건네주세요.
검의 길에
평소에도 이러면 얼마나 좋습니까?
가까이. 방을 참아
Okay, I gotcha. Some people use mouth else, okay.
숨을 거두리라. 확실히 훌륭하구나.
That makes sense.
덕분에 위험한 순간도 지금지 만들었지.
지름길을 움직일 뿐입니다.
초월 실용에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
다리에게 해줄 이야기가 또 늘었군요.
시연합니다.
Buddy. Oh shit. Oh hey Kim, oh wow, I didn't see that you were here.
너희에게 꽃을 달아준 지금처럼
Bro, he's got that Sans Undertale eye glow.
곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서
Alright, I'll read this out. Fuck, I skipped that.
나를
God damn it.
데려갈 수 있-
Ah. Seemed to have caught us staring, he turned his head toward us and gave us a once-over, and slumped back to where he sat. Pass on by, folks. I've no intent of bringing you harm. Voice was familiar, but I couldn't quite place my finger on it. Searched not for a revelation in the clouds drifting by, for they hold no answers. Kim blurted out of the blue as we were about to walk past the sword-hugging man. Oh, then that man must be. Do you know me? Must I know you to impart some unsolicited advice? A meddler in me simply can't help himself when walking past the disadvantaged game of Baduk. Fuck. You're a player of a greater dawn than I, that I can tell. So if you will, permit me to solicit some advice. Shame I am of my past plays, for they were dishonorable and deserving of ridicule. Thus I had begun to wonder if I would be of better use should I become a blade for hire. Then a man of incorruptible integrity, a just soul, sought me out and asked me if I should that I serve as his blade. Yet I worry that my filth may befoul his hand too. What say you? Would you say that I take this opportunity and make this play, or? Let bamboo-hatted Kim answer. What if I continue this play? It leads me to lose all my territories. Then resign the game. You have given it all to the end, and if it is indeed a bitter one, then what can you do? The least you can do is play it until the game is called. You're playing by following the flow anyhow, aren't you? Though we have but just met, it seems as though your gaze penetrates deep into my bones, stranger. Take this as a token of my thanks for your meddling. A light bulb seemed to have gone off in his head. Light flashed in the eyes of the man, or bamboo-hatted Kim with the pass, and he jumped to his feet and sped off, but not before handing us something. Not that you'll be able to do anything to change the course of this losing game, I think I heard Kim whisper. Black Arcane Sword. Cool.
주제 게시할게요.
Oh, Kim says some cool stuff. If he sees Mentor Merceau on the field. That's cool. Let me see.
제가를 처음 쥔
I think I may have missed it.
비슷한 느낌이네요. 아,
What do you have?
어디가 비슷하냐면
Level 81, okay.
분들 특유의 분위기가
Grand.
똑 닮았답니다.
No. Bearing of Celsu. Build my flesh. Poise is mostly a self-sufficient status, so aside from a few outliers, you should be fine as long as everyone is poise. Okay. Yusong has a decent support passive for poise. Okay. It's somewhat the equivalent of why so serious, that's funny.
Why so serious?
Do the funny Merceau.
예측할 수 없게.
낮도 밤도 지나 숨을 타도록 배워내.
아, 여기서 이런 공격이 잘 먹히는구나. 방울 참아. 숨을 거두리라. 확실히 훌륭한 5번 수감자. 이야, 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작사를 내놨어.
지령으로
Nice.
옮기실 뿐입니다.
어쩐 일로 진짜 도움이 되는 걸 걸치고 오셨네요. 이대로 몰아넣으시죠. 차단.
달빛이 밝다.
Dude.
이 순간이다.
감동적이지 않을 수 없네.
이제 실수에선 벗어났네.
자,
충정. 지령 쓰십니다.
정해진 운명이라네. 엄청나게 강하게
배워냈어.
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다. 방금 전에 위대한 일격을 기록하는 중이라면 이따가 버스에서 해고해야 하지 않겠는가?
그래,
이
그렇게
순간이다.
시원하게 처리하니
배워내.
보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한.
무라 떨굴 수밖에. 귀와 요격.
Go, Ishmael, go.
무라 떨굴 수밖에.
원더풀한 선택이었어, 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Faust, girl.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
Nice.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
정해진 운명이라네.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다
좋아, 지령에게
정말
불확실한
Oh,
것은
this
없네.
poor guy.
예측할 수 없게.
Oh, dude, your bones are about to get fucking claimed.
지금처럼 엄마와 함께 이곳저곳을 다니며 많은 기억을 쌓아줘. 언젠가 그 중에서 가장
I catch a
멋진
glimpse of a figure
나를
staring off into the
데려갈 수
darkness of the unlit prison. Oh my god. My pronunciations, my enunciations. Huh. Who goes there? A sharp cry cuts through the stagnant air. Someone here must have noticed us. What should we do? Okay. We are unsheath our weapons. You're not guards. The woman who called was stood there for a moment, nonchalantly trying to gouge us even as we stood with our weapons drawn. Then she walked toward us in a gait that could not be called aggressive. But instead of chatting with us, she called upon the figure sitting inside the prison. Do you care to explain who they are? Who are they, and what happened? Oh shit. Might as well be talking to a corpse long dead. She let out an exasperated sigh before turning to us. A one-sided exchange continued for a while as she tried various lines of questioning to chat up the figure inside the cell, but it was to no avail. Oh, hold on. Are you not here to visit him as well? Might you be those who share his purpose? Oh, who's got high pride?
Kill you off for your pride.
Visit that fool? Hearing that, Merceau and Kim stepped forward to explain what had led to the incident at the Right State Councilor's estate, with a particularly critical edge coming on when describing Kim's own actions, that is. So that is what had transpired. Hold on, how does that man know what happened? There's no time for idle chit-chat, you must leave S-Corp right this instant, and... By the time that Kim's story ended, the prisoner's curiosity finally bubbled over the limit and threatened to spill over as questions. However, the woman who had just learned the truth of what happened refused to engage at all and just focused entirely on removing the king, clasp around the prisoner's throat. You cannot stay here, there's still much to be done. As for my fellow conspirators, perhaps it would be best that you make yourself scarce as well, considering your precarious position in escort. The side entrance that you should still be open and unguarded. Leave quickly. She continued to deftly work her hands to unclasp the clag, even as she gave us this direction so detailed and vivid that we could find ourselves out of the prison without a map. Meanwhile, bamboo-hatted Kim had wandered off to a corner of the room and picked up a broken piece of wood, pocketing it. Cool. Crushed wooden manacle obtained. Well, let me get some water, chat.
Okie dokie. Hey guys, my name is tigerjolteo, and I'm... if... we almost finished it yesterday, the intervallo, but oopsie. Guess who got tired? Alas. I'm so scared to play Limbus after having missed out on so much over the week. Plural. Weeks plural. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm back.
Hey.
When you're talking to chat.
Yeah, I was saying I'm so scared to pick up Limbus again after having not played it for so long.
I mean, you can just... I mean, the good thing is when you play it now, you can just skip through the story and go through the combat because you've already read it here. Alright, let me read this.
No, please. The experiences, the memories I had recorded are different.
Alas. Again, I am returned to this day. I have a lot of vocal fry right now for some reason.
Mentor. I have been here before.
Have you? I had to think into my memories when I had distorted, did you? I must say, it's a bit embarrassing to have my deepest and darkest secrets revealed like that.
Then this must be...
Indeed. The Right State Counselor's estate. Someone whom I had once protected, and thought was worth protecting. Watch out, Antu. Take a tall step over, or you might trip. Jesus. Oh my god.
Are they not retainers of the royal court? What were they doing at the councilors? No, were they killed by assassins?
Assassins did infiltrate the estate, yes. You're looking at what remains of them. In this corrupt land, the Right State Counselor's life was always as precarious as a candlelight in the tempest. Such is the fate of all those who have guts to speak the truth in Escorp, where positions of influence are hoarded by corrupt sycophants whose chokehold on power is ironclad. The most prominent among them, the left state counselor, with the chief state counselor's blessing, sought to wield his own private army to silence forever the tongues of those who would advocate against the corrupt.
Private army? But they are prohibited in our homeland. So they're kind of like how the great houses of H-Corp each had their own armies?
That is similar to what is happening, but not exactly. If S-Corp's circumstances were to be explained in plainer terms, it would be akin to a situation in which a company, whose employees outwardly appear to all be working for the same side, is in fact fractured within, with certain departments pledging allegiance to a different individual than the chief executive.
So like it'd be like if in like Lobotomy Corp all the different departments, all the different Sephiroths were fighting with each other. What assassins there had been in the past at least wore masks to hide their allegiance. I thought this was no different, though, with assassins significantly less invested in maintaining their disguises. But what was that? Their disguises. Not realizing I just placed my stone inside of the tiger's maw. Oh wait, I should read this. Looking around the yard teeming with assassins, I recall thinking it was odd just how many of them they had sent. Though the left state counselor's power had grown to loom over that of the king, I should have realized how ridiculous such a brazen attempt on the life of one of the triumvirate counselors at the royal court would have been. Foolish. I can't. I found you, counselor. There were simply too many of them, as though they had decided that tonight was the night they would finally slay the counselor. Or die trying. I was soon overwhelmed, and some of them eventually managed to get around me and reach the counselor's bedchamber. The moment I heard them breach the door, all strength left me, and I fell to my knees. I, Kimli, my poor excuse of a bodyguard, and I found you. And I knew who the author of the fell scheme was, the left state counselor. Let this be my final act of loyalty ere I depart this life. Though I am too meager a person to carry on your will, counselor, what I can do is plant the seeds of terror in the hearts of the unjust, if only to shackle their blackest hearts from committing greater misdeeds. I shall go before the villain who contrived this betrayal and see that the favor is repaid with steel. Only by such vengeance shall the counselor at last close his eyes in his grave. Or so I had thought. What?
Guy? Greetings, honored bodyguard, the right counselor. I see that you have been hard at work.
Cursed parasite! I got to flay you alive and reveal the wretched soul underneath. Some gall you have to show your face here.
Oh, here. You mean the home of the honorable right state counselor who toils day and night in the service of the royal court?
I know the assassins were sent here by the left state counselor. Get out of my sight. I shall collect your head once my task here is over.
Alas, alas, this unsightly display of anger shames us all. Are all those who live by the sword as uncouth as you? The cruelty of your damning words is an oppression upon decent men like myself.
Let's see how long you can.
Heed me, soldiers! Arrest that mad bitcher!
No. What?
The accused shall heed his crimes. 1 moon ago, an anonymous letter threatening to take the life of the revered right state counselor arrived at the royal court. This audacious, contumelious, effronterious an affront not only to the royal court, but to the heavens and men alike. The revered left state counselor, who had long been in disagreement with the right state counselor on matters of the state, found this offense to be so heinous that he had personally commanded his men to protect his political army on the date writ on the letter.
Huh?
Yet a tragedy had stuck. All those lives sent to protect the noble counselor are slain, and the bravery and justice of the honorable hearts trampled upon the ground by this villain. And now the villain promises death to yet another pillar of the royal court? Thus we are perforce to arrest the criminal and restore the rule of law.
You spout nonsense. You spout senseless drivel. I saw your men make their way into the counselor's bedchamber with their blades drawn.
Oh my god. My words are like echoing through like my, I don't know, they're like reverberating through my like throat and like mouth, and it's like, oh, it's a weird feeling. Oh. Give me a second, Chad, Jesus. My words are like reverberating through myself. It's a really weird feeling. Alright. The counselor? Might you be looking for the right state counselor here, alive and well?
Oh. My lord. The vile wretch leaned down next to my ear and whispered.
Perhaps you should have known where not to stick your nose. Did you really think you could overcome the entire private army in the left state counselor service?
He sent so many of his men to their deaths, just to lure me into a trap. Why?
Now don't take this as a compliment, as you're not even the apex blade of the homeland, nor are you Guillaume, but you have been a rather...
You're not the alpha blade.
You're not the alpha blade, but you have been a rather egregious obstacle to the execution of my plans. Couldn't get through the first thing in my plan, with you constantly getting in my way. Let's keep you nicely locked up and out of trouble.
This can't be.
For what it's worth, young man.
Oh, no, wait, this is a different guy. For what it's worth, young man, I'm sorry. Come to realize the error of my ways. The truth is, the West Corp is indeed a pond of turbid waters. It was those like us who had stirred the dirt from its bed and turned it cloudy.
Fearing the worst, we arrived to protect the revered Right State Counselor. 1,000 curses upon the villain. In his quest for the Right State Counselor's life, the bitcherous man had already watered the ground of S-Corp's laborers, the very lifeblood that runs in the veins of this most serene wing. And that charcoal-hearted villain is none other than the Counselor's sworn guard, Kim Liebe. He does no villain. Obey! And let the O-Red bonds take you.
That's crazy. You've fallen far, my friend. You who were once considered a candidate to the honor of Ungyum.
Yeah.
Sorry to every Korean person.
I'm so sorry. We'll learn Korean after the stream.
And with that brand of Anobi sapping your strength, even your mastery with the blade will only dull.
Are you to be my executioner, Gyeonhyun?
I hadn't received the orders to behead you, if that's what you're asking. Nor would it befit someone of my station to sully my hands with an executioner's duty. How will you live on now?
I don't know. The counselor has abandoned me. There is no path forward. Selpy Pale and Argo Industries is more corrupt than I had thought. Rotten to the core. This is where the game ends. Time to redesign my stone.
Indeed it is.
What? Why are you freeing me?
Once a game has been lost, you start a new and test out the gambits in the next round. Why don't you stop playing this unfair game where the opponent always starts with stones placed on all 9 star points on the board, and find a place where you can begin new in equal standing.
As soon as they realize it was you who freed me, they'll come after you.
It's okay. Unlike someone who made a fool of himself and fled after passing the royal examinations, I have the royal court's backing as its military commissioner. What the fuck? My position in the court isn't so fickle that they would cast me down right away just because I let go of someone like you. You're a branded criminal. In the eyes of the royal court, you're as good as inconsequential. I'll report that even if you were to flee, you would still be nothing more than a plaything in the palm of their hands.
I didn't think you were the kind to go against your honorable principles.
Some things can't be done without bending a rule or two, and you are needed. S-Corp's future is in need of those who are less bound by expectations, like yourself. Besides, it's not the rules that I stand by, it's my own principles. I did say I owed you a token of gratitude, didn't I? Consider this a settlement of that. Gratitude and vengeance, after all, share a common quality. They are both debts to be repaid.
Gyeonhyun, come with me. There was no hope left for S-Corp, you just said it yourself, didn't you? We'll never win as long as we're playing the rigged game.
Listen, they might have a 9-stone advantage over you, but to me, it's as small as a 3. I'll manage and keep my finger on the pulse. Besides, change doesn't always have to come from the outside. The old wisdom says that to catch a tiger, you must enter its den. Sorry. But
Oh my god, tiger.
wouldn't it help to have an ally waiting in the tiger's den? The what?
Oh my
And I'll
god.
back you up when the time comes.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look up how to say her fucking name. Alright, hold on.
Okay.
Yeon. Hold on. Really? The P is silent? The fuck?
So Kyungho?
Yeah,
Gyeongho?
Gyeongho. Yeah, Gyeongho.
There, all done. Your bonds are severed. Go now. Go and build your strength beyond the walls of S-Corp. Yet beware of relying overmuch on foreign powers.
I don't have it in me to take up such a grand purpose. I'm done with S-Corp. You know how I am. I just go with the flow.
Yes, yes. Do as you will. Go with the flow. Be whatever you want to be. But I'm just hoping that the currents of the river will someday bring you back to S-Corp. That's all.
Though I had left the rigged game, my record afterward weren't stellar. Laying up the stones on my board was always full of holes and mistakes. I joined the Blade Lineage, became their mentor, dragged them into the library. Until eventually, I cut down those who had placed their faith in me. Self-defeating move after self-defeating move. When Gyeonho had let me go, I thought I escaped the tiger's maw. But as I let the game progress with the flow, I soon came to the realization that my life was an endless sequence of connect and dies. I was in a losing play from the start.
Oh.
Oh god. Then they must be after.
벌가미들이 흥겨워하는 법. 대체로 저럴 때 이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아.
Well, okay, it's a targeted combat. Okay. Well, I think you need to unlock faster, so let's do that. Shit, clutch fast system. There we go.
시연합니다.
All signed.
낫도 방듯이 숨이 타기 뱀네.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 두드려 패.
귀와 요격 함수 정리노.
예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작살을 내놨어.
육참. 확실히 훌륭한 5번 수감이다. 덕분에 훌륭한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많았지.
Alright. Oh, I should pop the workout gear.
초와 실용에게
둘,
불확실한 것은 없네.
Alright.
아비들도 매번 이런 식이야.
Pop the aura.
지금 내킬 때만 잘해줬지.
I pop both for it. Yeah. I think we need both doors actually. Okay, we'll do that. Get 3. No, you don't yet. What's the target at the preschool this time? Alright.
벤다 4월을 건
무너졌다.
이제야 실력을 좀 내시네요. 평소에도 이런 애는 얼마나 좋습니까?
살을 빼어내고 뼈를 깎.
다들 첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요. 매일 보아하는데도 지금 감회가 새로워요.
그대 흔들렸군.
태어났어.
Chatter respectfully, what are you talking about?
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던 순간을 기억하라. 지금 미래를 가져와주시는
피아노가
Oh, that was
어울리겠어.
nice.
가장 색깔. 지옥 세계.
Let me just kind of randomly do this then.
발골. 차단. 뭐라 떨굴 수밖에.
이게 심장이.
Nice.
엄마는
고,
무기라면
먼,
뭐든 잘
고.
다뤘어.
하지만
그중 제일
슬슬
뛰어난 게
물리는군.
검이었고.
근처에 융수영이라는 군 거래판 못 있나? 있군. 그럼 오늘 님
I don't think I should. I don't think I need
님
to read this one.
수박을 곁들인 융수영 과자로 결정하지.
Attack the Circarium and get him off his mother. Oh no. Fuck, that was the wrong move.
총은 수지 타산에 맞게 한 발에 한 놈씩.
No combat subtitles? Oh shit, I forgot I can turn those on!
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군.
Lamau?
저럴 때는 이유가 있는
그래.
법인데
Thank you, chat.
이유를 잡아
Thank you so much, chat.
줘.
I forgot I could turn those on! Fuck! Alright, I turned those on. We have combat subtitles now, it's okay. Shit. Oopsies.
발골. 차단. 이제 싱수에선 벗어났나?
Yeah, that's probably why, yeah.
이제야 실력을
There
좀
we go.
내시네요.
Oh hey, we can actually see what they're saying now. This is amazing.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고.
Muffle sound.
아,
이
여기선 그런
순간이
공격이
다
잘 먹히는군요.
되어내리라.
This nervous walks in, feels the combat subtitles. Lock in, Faust.
초원 지령에게 불확실한 것은 없네.
다들 기운이 넘치는군. 역시
Alright, this looks nice and balanced, I think.
이거는 영웅당 탑 5가 도움이 되었는가?
Look at this guy.
그대는 어디까지 가고 있을지.
Welcome. I guess the others weren't really focusing on like the combat, which is fair. Or like they just like didn't notice it because probably like me, they also, you know, played with it off.
비와 요격, 탐수, 정리화.
Thank you for pointing it out, chat.
첫 여정을 시작했을 때보다 정말 강해지셨네요.
욕참
매일 보아하는데도
확실히 훌륭하군.
사무라!
더 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
지령의 뜻이면 이건 없으시게. 지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
Hey.
지루하군.
Oh, this poor guy.
하지만 이런 시시한 전투에도 긴장감을 불어넣어줘. 고, 언, 올. 하지만 슬슬 물리는군. 근처에 융수염이라는
And the final node.
거를
Look at
가는
that.
곳 있나? 이
Oh.
반드시 팬다. 아비들도 거미집도.
Alright, more reading. Like a prey backed against the cliff's edge, I'm left bereft of my path. My hand hesitates with no room to place the stone. The judgment burden when contemplations harrow the mind indeed.
Now all that remains is to neutralize that one enemy combatant in the yard. Tell me, who's waiting for us in there? You should know, this place and its enemies are projections of your memories.
Not the hardest guess to make, is it? I expect to find Imgyo in there. Fuck. Imgyo. Fuck, let me listen to the pronunciation again.
Gyeongyo?
Gyono. Hold on.
Gyeongyo?
Gyeonyo.
Gyeongyo.
Gyeonyo.
I think. Try to imagine like a... Actually, let me look it up too.
Gyono, okay. I expect to find Imgyo in here. Gyono was a woman of loyalty and principles. Even as a military commissioner, she never stopped wanting to change the way the royal court was. But even she must have broken. In the end.
Oh, yeah.
I scoured the newspapers and TV for anything I could find in the current state of S-Corp. But it was plain as day that nothing had changed there since my departure.
Mentor, is that not but a base speculation? Your concerns grow uncontrollably. Never have you spoken to us about such a monstrous one in the past. Thus, what lies before you is a figment of the distortion reflecting upon your memories.
Did this Imgyono appear at this? Oh no, that's on. Yeah, it's on.
Did this Imkyonyo appear as that monster does, Mentor?
No. Gyono wasn't like that. Gyono. I'm glad I looked up how to say your name correctly. They're saying it a lot. I still believe that Selpipeo and Argo Industries deserve to die. But destruction's not the point. The point is that I want it to be a place where I can cut away the Abarius corrupted end. Have it be a wing that cares for its common folk.
What the fuck? Is it just her? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
If I didn't know better, I would have thought you were seeking to supplement the current S-Corp.
You know, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just a wanderer, floating down the river's flow to where the currents take him. When the river bent and I hit a wall, someone picked me up and made a blade out of me. Once abandoned, I returned to the flow and found myself a mentor to those who afforded me the Indusar faith. And the river continues to wind, carry me back to S-Corp, whence I had fled. So I let the blade see my inner thoughts.
Think I'm satisfied with the way S-Corp is? Your method, as it is now, goes against the principles. I expected better from someone of your wiles.
You enjoy those principles so much, then why ask me to leave the game?
Because someone has to stay behind and try to bring change within the limits of their principles. I only hope that one of those beds in that river of yours would float you back to knock on the gates of S-Corp once it was primed for change.
Has that changed?
What do you think?
Oh god.
You, at least, seem to think that I have. Because you believe that I shall stand in your path.
Stand in my path.
And stem the flow of this river evermore. Very well. The law states that denial of the will of the royal court is a crime deserving of death by beheading. I, in Gyongo, Second Ordinance of the Second Ordinance of Selpipeo Agro Industries, official of the sword, and military commissioner to the royal court, shall uphold the command and sever the buds of rebellion before they propagate.
Okay.
Ooh. Scary.
Right.
하나, 둘,
Good luck. I'm gonna go to the map.
Oh my god.
아그들도 매번 이런 식이었다.
Alright.
지금 내 큐 때문에 잘해줬지.
At least this makes unlock easier. Alright, let's Doratogia. Doratogia again. Loyalty, you're pretty good if you do this. You unlock.
지령에 따라 참격.
원망도 미친도 소용이 없었으니 그지 무언가를 잡으려 애썼을 뿐.
원더풀 선택이었어 나리! 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
Good job. Doratogia.
처음으로 숨통이 튀었던 순간을 기억하나요?
That's just so cute in this ego. Look at how fluffy her hair is.
오, 제 행위. 그렇다면 무상.
마음을 참아.
Hi.
숨을 거둔다. 확실히 홀리는 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적도 많다지. 하나. 멈춰.
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
Okay, so just clash. We'll use this will use Rick Red. You can look at her yap about tiger slaying in her passive flavor text. Ooh, okay. I think I did read that last time. If the passives are the same as last time. Holy shit, him.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이
이 자세는
무전지.
틀림은 없군. 되어내리라.
소리와 호흡을 멈추고
Nice.
무파법을 이제야 좀 이해했고.
Oh. What the fuck? Go, Yusong.
엄마는 무기라면 뭐든 잘 다뤘어. 그중 제일 뛰어난 게 검이었어. 좋아.
그딴
지령에게
컨디션으로
불확실한 것은
더
없네.
놈에게 덤빈다라. 데카단스식 예술이라도 보여줄 셈인가? 그려낸 대로.
Ah, okay. I'll go ahead and read that then after this attack. Jesus.
이 순간이 다 되어내리라. 낮도 밤도 지워 숨이 닿도록 베어내.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 딴데 적합한 조치였습니다.
Sole purpose of letting Kim yield his fuss against her purple skill. Oops.
휘어섰지.
미래를 과거와 같이. 요료슈쿠! 엄마가 만반잘구는 싫다고 해서 내가 만들어준 인사말이야. 요슈니까 요료슈쿠!
Thanks, Arya. Should be good.
그대는 어디까지 각오했을지.
Unopposed yield your flesh, buddy. Nice.
완료.
충정. 괜찮은 공격이네요. 이 순간이 다 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요. 되어내리라. 굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄
Oh
수
god, Furiosa.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다.
Oh, well, you might be dead, girl.
이미 이길 거라고 확신이
Alright, let me have a look at this. I think I have read these. Yes, let me read this. The 3 court circles of Sao, P, and Pyo each remade the standard Dujon. Okay, if I've learned anything, is that the E's are silent, so Dujon. Each remade the standard Dujon Brigandine of Escorp into the form suited to their own doctrines. The olden tales say that the Sao has ever been the first spearhead slaughter, eager to cleave the enemy's flesh before any other. The P harvests blood that spills forth from each open flesh wound and turns it into endurance on the battlefield, and the Pyo takes the close of a slaughter. They part one joint from the other, bringing the enemy to their knees, then a blade through the neck bone finishes the collective act of killing. Oh, okay. The sword of the homeland passed down in the Cell Court Circle was not, at its heart, an art of killing. To cut and cut again until blood runs dry and the bone is laid bare, that is the essence of this art that strips the opponent's flesh into ribbons. That is the sword of the homeland practiced by Cell. There are those who persevere in training for the lack of talent, and there are those blessed with talent only to let it rust. Allmen say that the title of Apex Blade can be seized by the gifted. It matters not until the day comes for this blade of mine to rise high enough to meet the clouds. I shall persevere in honing my prowess. This flesh I claim. Okay. Cool. Well, explode, I guess.
예측할 수 없게.
Are you even gonna be able to use fucking Furiosa Isong? I finished the boss before you get to Aura Farm. Yeah, Ishmael might get to it before you do, buddy.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지.
Yeah. She's not as powerful as I recall. Yet way down by the brand. I am not so far ahead or behind.
I don't know. I think you're doing pretty well. Verily, they appear evenly matched, yet...
He's wielding that sword like he's trying to get himself killed. That blade work is far beneath him. He's seeking the end here, is he? Can you afford to look away in a duel? What are you doing? You'd rather lock your sword with mine than parry it away?
Can't have a proper sword fight without a blade lock, though, huh? A duel between the mentor of a syndicate and a military commissioner of S-Corp is neck to neck. Clash after clash, the two warriors eventually lock their blades in a contest of might before it comes to a close in a final, fatal bout. When the dust settles, the mentor lies in the sand dead.
If that's what you want, I will grant it.
Good. Let's finish this. Oh. Undo!
Are you really so ashamed that you would choose death over life, Mentor? Are you so scared to live that you would rather die?
Yes, I am. I am scared. I'm terrified of my own audacity to live my days as though I hadn't failed everything and everyone who had the misfortune of placing their faith in me. My mission, my honor, my fellows. As though my path isn't haunted by ghosts, as though I can stand shamelessly before the watching eyes of the heavens. What have I even done with the life that was given to me? Blind to the realities of my homeland, I served a master who chose politics over loyalty and justice. I cut down my very fellows who chose to trust a fool like me. I walked my entire life as the flow carried me, and when I finally had the mind to look back, oh, I saw red traces everywhere I had gone. Isn't it about time I admitted that this game cannot be won?
Mentor, the weakness in your strength has failed your mission. The weakness in your position has failed your honor, and the weakness in your heart has become the fiendish blade that cuts down your fellows.
Handu, I thought you were here to talk me into keep living, to keep on living. Yet your words pains me so.
What weakness of yours is it this time that you would cast away your own creed in life?
I thought you were supposed to talk me out of killing myself.
You should kill yourself now. What other weakness will you use as an excuse today? Stop trying to bear responsibilities asked not of you. The Blade lineage was never about responsibility, nor was it about you, Mentor. Or does your overbearing guilt help you overestimate your importance? What was that saying again? Fellow travelers in the same boat will aid one another? Not a single soul demanded that of you.
To talk about kicking a man when he's down.
And I've had enough of that flippin' larking of yours. We all have. Do you truly believe that not a single one of us had picked up on the fact that your levity was a means of relieving yourself of the burden you had cast upon your own shoulders? None of us ever demanded some impossible feat from you. What was it that you've always said to describe yourself? That you are but a butchering blade that wields not itself, a tool wielded by willing hands. Why, Mentor? I know not what kind of shame or responsibilities a mere tool has. Do you? Because I fail to see any. If the shame does not subside still, then shroud your face with that bamboo hat of yours and live on. Live on so that you may repay your debts.
Out of blades, out of arrows. 刀者无尽. I can at least say that correctly.
Mentor, I didn't know that you knew Mandarin Chinese.
It comes with aura farming. You should learn some Endu. Even the heart that had saw death lies defeated at your feet. There is no stone left for my next gambit. There is nothing more. Sigh. You're not sighing.
Sigh. Ha, ha, whatever.
Indeed. Perhaps there was some merit in your words, and I must retreat from the silly game of stone and become a fiend of blades.
Mentor? That's not what I said.
Interesting. Once did you hear that poem? Yes, when inverted, a bamboo hat is like an unlattened ship. Oh. Oh shit.
Oh.
Carmen?
Oh.
But your last move I thought was not a good one. Indeed, I did wish to become a blade. And what did you do? Forge me into an indiscriminate one that cleaves blindly into friend and into friend and foe both. It seems that in your excitement, you have cornered yourself with that last move. Well, as it seems I've had an opportunity to retrace our past moves. Allow me to try something different this time. Be not so vexed by this round. As you say, we never know what the next game shall bring. I appreciate and will treasure the other bits of your advice. But let us play by my rules for tonight's game. Something's different about this time, innit?
Is he an eagle?
Getting distorted. I think that's an efflorescence, perhaps. Nothing is for certain, indeed. But I trust the words of my last remaining follower has also reached your ears. I am but a tool wielded by willing hands. Nothing in my life has ever been certain. I know not whether this move is what cements my defeat, but I desire to be a victorious stone nonetheless. Thank you. I will take what encouragement I can. A bit embarrassing to change my stance now, but now I fight to live. And I suppose you will be okay with that?
Of course.
I am now Sans Undertow. Look into my eyes! To hide from heaven's gaze, this hat I wore. An empty boat that bore my friends along. In bamboo veiled, we drift from shore to shore. With wine, I don my hat to watch blue storm. In mirth, I doff that shroud to moon adore. So with this bamboo hat to veil my brow, through winds and rain may rage, I shall not throw.
Heed me, bamboo-hatted one. Speak your name, for I find your outfit dubious of character. Your drip sucks.
Fuck you! I am he who has mentored the lineage of blades to its premature end. I am he who sought to bring salvation to the downtrodden to no avail. What to call a man who has failed to disburden himself with the world? How to name a man who has failed to bear the weight of the world? There is none. So call me Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Bamboo-Hatted Kim, the treasonous wretch.
Oh. That's crazy.
고, on, 올.
That's crazy. Thanks, Yoshi. Oh. This guy looks like a little fucking British boy, dude.
Why? Why is everyone running away from all this? A baker, always surrounded by the smell of freshly baked bread. A florist who makes lovely bouquets for graduating youngsters. A photographer who captures beautiful sights to remember. They're our lives our experiences. Wanna be a billionaire with an extravagant mansion in the nest? A legendary fixer who can make the syndicates cower in fear by just going on a stroll? What you get from those cans is not real! It's everything in your lies, all of this. Just empty means to an end, so that you can get high on a fake purchase experiences nailed into a can. That's all your life is, and my life. All the photographs I've taken are... No, it can't be. My life, those experiences and memories I've photographed are all different. Oh, blindly consuming fake experience after fake experience. Without a care about the real thing. That's why you're all foundering, grasping at illusions. So, let me show you the things I've shot. The memories, experiences, the reality of your lives.
Ooh.
Correct, manager. Oh, hey, dude. Huh? No, shit, he's a real guy. I have to fucking voice for it. God damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Blimey, that thing's still alive!
It is but an overlay of fathoms created within a distorted space. The concept of life and death has little meaning for such a thing.
You feigned the she glow. You feigned the she glow. Must be that the distortion's power is waning.
Hark, accused ones. Accused one, singular, for these are your crimes, plural. The crime of fomenting chaos in a foreign wing while impersonating Chinokans of Salpipio Agro-Industries. The crime of exploiting the suffering of Salpipio Agro-Industries is downtrodden as a mere veil for one's own fathoms. And, though it be but a part of reenactment, impersonating a military commissioner of the kingdom without a royal decree. Pursuant to the law of the homeland, the accused is to be sentenced to death by beheading.
Oh shit. Oh shit!
Oh! Oh my god!
Damn! Oh my god. He got killed by his own fucking, like, distortion. Jesus. Can an entity of the fathoms slay one outside it?
Oh, hold on. Oh, my Discord tab. Where is it? Such an instance has heretofore never been observed, but as it is happening right now, right before our eyes, I can only say yes.
Yono is a woman of principle, so she would have done the same to the bitter Grug, had she truly been here. Yeah.
No way. Don't tell me this headless corpse is... Oh
yeah,
boy.
That guy's fucking dead, dude. Hey, we did it.
돌아오고 있어요. 뒤틀림에서 다시 사람의 형상으로.
I'm assuming this is the last story
탈수의
now.
방식.
Yep, right on. Gotcha, team leader. And that's the initial report done. Good work, guys.
The distortion has perished in the mission. Will that not cause trouble?
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's not like you guys could help it. Who would have thought that the distortion would kill its own inflection point? If you knew that in advance, you probably would have prepared something to stop it, but... Well, that's for the LCD and team leader to investigate. All in all, this mission was a success since we managed to eradicate that distortion from MenCorp, not to mention satisfying our client. Also, now I finally know why you've been disappearing on your own without letting us know. Glad you don't seem to have any more reason to, though, so it's all good. Hey, that's the real win of the mission in my book. Hey, the point is, we did it! We did a thing, it's done! God, I swear, I'm never doing one of these with a team leader ever again. Seriously, I got this close to losing it more than a few times. Thus, I should not abide by more of your indolence. You will now join us on missions and tasks as you are expected to. Is that understood, Mentor?
Andu, would you mind releasing the do you mind releasing the hems of my slave? Oh, what I wouldn't give to lie down and pass out right about now.
Fine, you are released.
Give me a good, hard shake. I don't feel so good. Say, Endo, I'm afraid they may have gone overboard of upgrading your arm.
With your hem released, allow me to reiterate that...
Stop!
Aww. Yes, Executive Manager. Our forces have only suffered minor injuries that do not require you to go through the trouble of rewinding the clock.
Hang on, mate. I've got a dislocated shoulder.
I can pop that right back into place for you. Allow me, as I've taken care of similar injuries in the field.
No, wait, no. Yeah, and guess what happened the last time I let you do that? You rotated my bloody arm the wrong way and turned the bones of my shoulder to little chips.
That won't happen again.
No.
I'll do it right this time.
No.
I have aught to ask thee. A clarification, if thou will. Dost thou recall how, as we battled the N-Corp's, pin frame team, the foes have taken photographs of us? Uh-huh. And? They are those who were sent to identify and capture the one who hath violated a taboo, forsooth? As we stood in their path, 'tis no mystery why we had to come to blows. Yet I find this to be most perplexing. Wherefore did they take so many photographs of us?
Maybe they were taking photographs to report their locations? Recording footage is taboo in N-Corp, meaning they can't install security cameras here. Their only option for keeping a consistent record when tracking down a case of a person is by photographs.
Thine words hold water, yet... most puzzling, forsooth. For I recall with clarity that, from a certain point, they had begun photographing us with renewed obsession.
Emerso. I do. 56 times. Yeah, he does have photographic memory, Jesus.
That is a lot of pictures. You actually remember the exact number of times they shot us?
I do.
It's always so neat seeing his memory in action. So, did you get the chance to see which one of us got the most photographs taken?
I did.
Ooh, who is it? Is it me? I think for a fine model if I do say so myself.
No, it wasn't you. It was me. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What the heck?
N-Corp.
Oh, dang it. Are you here because we beat up some of your guys? Listen here, we had to, because of the distortion, see?
It is as she says, the skirmish was an unfortunate consequence of combating the distortion phenomenon. Limbus Company provides a customer damage compensation program in case of such unforeseen events. Instead of engaging us in battle, please select to contact the emergency response team at our headquarters at your first.
Alright, let's voice this guy seriously. Yes, we fully understand the circumstances surrounding the battle, and we intend to submit an expeditious request for damage compensation as you have recommended. But we are here on different business, so if you'd be so kind as to let us speak. They were here to arrest me, manager. Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Please confirm that you are Marceau, formerly one who knows, and a former member of the maintenance and management team at the Grand Magasin Sisyphe headquarters. Confirmed. By the decree of the Giants, you have been expelled from N-Corp with imprisonment as the penalty for non-compliance, pursuant to Article 12 of the eviction regulations. You've also been informed that remaining in N-Corp's district for more than 6 hours may subject you to immediate arrest. Please confirm that your memory pertaining to the above incident has not been expunged, and you are of sound mind to recall it in its entirety. Confirmed. Very well. Then in keeping with the regulations, I hereby notify that you are now subject to arrest and transport. Place your hands behind your back, and please offer no resistance. I am required to inform you that resistance may incur further penalties. I did, manager. You did not. Yes, I would. Subject now in custody. From this moment onward, you are considered a suspect and will be transported to N-Corp headquarters for your trial. As for the rest of you, would you be the organization the suspect is a part of? Organizer Oz! What in the bloody hell do you think you are?
Heathcliff, you are about to antagonize N-Corp, a wing. In the absence of a reasonably justifiable cause, such as a contract, engaging in battle with the city's corporate entities is strongly discouraged.
Yeah, and we're just supposed to twiddle our thumbs as I drag him away!
This must be another piece of information they neglected to tell me. Yet another development that was set in stone.
So, where are you taking him?
A retrial will be scheduled for the execution of the exile sentence. Damn.
They're gonna fucking kill him.
Merceau's going to jail, dude.
They're gonna kill him.
They're gonna kill Merceau. Well, wow, what an ending to an interval. Oh goodness.
Wow, what an ending.
Well, shit. That's the interval, guys. Let me
Oh
go
boy.
play with some of this shit. Yeah, fuck me. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. That was a fun intervalo. I enjoyed that.
That was fun.
I'm excited to see what Kanto.
Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see what Kanto 10 has in store. Goodness.
Kanto 10. Oh my god, Kanto 10.
So yeah, that was stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll be leaving it off here. So, what do I have to say? Oh yeah. Make sure if you have some money, donate to Absolute Pride Resonance. Any dollar helps. And yeah, that is it for today's stream. I hope you guys had fun, and I'll be going now.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone.